All right, here we go, everybody. Welcome to UmpireTeacher.com. I'm Bugsy, and I'll be taking you through the one-man system. On the board here, we have R for runner. You see that? If you see a B, like we do right here, that's the batter runner. For those of you that are new to umpiring, batter runner is basically the batter after he hits the ball and he's on the bases. We refer to him as the batter runner. And, of course, right down here is our umpire. The first thing we're going to go through is our working area. We want you out from behind the plate as much as possible, going around to the left side always. And this is where you're going to be working most of the game as in a one-man system. And what we're trying to do is get angle, everybody. Angle. We don't want distance. I don't want you starting back here and then chasing up the baseline, up the running lane here, trying to keep up with the runner. It won't happen, and also you get a bad angle. You'll just be looking up the backside of the runner, and that's not what you want for angle. You want to start out back here. You come around. Say you got a ground ball to the shortstop. He throws to first. You're going to get just about this far. If it's a ball that's hit deep in the shortstop, you might get a few more steps, but we're not going to go this way. We'll be right here, and we're going to get more angle. That's what we're fighting for. Okay, so again, this is our working area, and we'll start with nobody on. Now, let's say it's a double or a triple. The guy hits it in the gap. Now, that's the one time you can get beyond that area, and if you got to play at second, you can be here. If you got to play at third, you can also be here. And where we start, what we do is we run a diamond within the diamond, and the reason we do that is this would be a continuation of the two-man system once you start working the two-man. So you come up here, you make sure the guy hits first, you can cut across, and you make your call there. Now, would you be out here with multiple runners if we had more than one runner on base? No, you're going to be out of position then if there's a play at another base. Your angle will be bad. So anytime we have multiple runners, we're right up in here in the working area, and we got our angle. You know, you can come out to the outside edge if you want to, but we want to stand here because you have built-in angle. And plays at the plate. Now, that's the one exception, of course. I want you down at the plate, meaning if there's a runner on second in scoring position, or say a runner on first and we got a triple, and you think there's going to be a play at the plate, then you stay back here. And we'll get into that into more detail later on. That's when you would stay back here and work the plate. But other than that, we always want you out here and trying to get that angle. And that's our working area. Here we go with part two of the working area, everybody. Let's say now we've got nobody on, and this is actually the way this is drawn up. It's after the play's developed. But let me start with you here. We got the batter. He hits the ball to the shortstop, and then the shortstop takes the ball and he throws it wide of first base towards home plate. So here comes the batter runner. So the first baseman's coming off the bag, and he's going to try to tag him. Now, how did we handle this as an umpire when we come out? Well, as the play's developing, we're watching the ball. Always keep your eyes and your chest forward towards the ball. Now, as you're running across this way, you're going to have your head towards the ball. Once he releases the ball, and you know the throw is going to be going to first base, now you get set, and you look at your play at first base, and you would make your call. Now, in this situation, you look for that body English of the first baseman. If you can read the throw that it's off when you're here, and it's coming through in here, and you can read it, you can start to cheat. Now, where would I cheat to if there's going to be a tag? Again, let's think of angle. So what we want to do is come in towards this way, because you want to see that look right in here where he makes the tag play. Again, it's all about angle. Now, you might get a half a step, you might get a whole step over. And if you really see the throw right off the bat going to be bad, you might even get a couple steps. But usually you're only going to get a half or two, or one, and you're going to lean in there with your head and take a look and then make the call. And again, you're set. We're always set for our plays. You don't want your eyes to jiggle. It's like a video camera. You get a fuzzy, jiggling picture. Be set for the call. And we're going to talk about it a million times. Timing, guys, let the play happen. Make sure the first baseman holds on to the ball. And that's the play at first base where they're pulling them off. And again, always working on angle. All right, here we go, gang. UmpireTeacher.com. Bugsy, your teacher, right here. We'll continue on. This is with a runner on first base in the one-man umpire system. We got our batter right here. He's a right-handed batter, and we got our runner right here. This is we're going to start out with the pitcher trying to pick off the runner. He'll go right from the rubber over there, and then to first base, of course. And the first baseman will try to tag him out. As an umpire, all I'm going to do is maybe get a step towards, and I'm going to take off my mask and lean into the plate, make my call. Do not stand behind the plate. Don't just stay there. Try to get at least a step in there, and what we're trying to do is get our angle, and the angle would look something like this, so you can see right in this area. And that's what I'm looking for. A step towards it, take my mask off, make the call. Always take your mask off. Look like you're in the game and you're on top of everything. Now, if, let's say I got a left-handed batter, and we take the batter here. We're going to take him and move him over, left side. Take our umpire, start him off again. Now, you might think you're going to come out to the right, but you really don't have the time, and you really don't want... You're not going to get that angle. I mean, this would probably be the ideal angle. As you can see, this angle here would be a beauty, right down there looking right at it. But that's just not going to happen. You don't have the time to do that. So what we want to do here is take our umpire and stay consistent and do the best you can to get a look around the batter. And this time, instead of going forward, you're going to come a little more to the side, take your mask off, and make the call. And the angle is still there, and it still gives you a pretty decent look. Now, let's say the batter takes a step back, which can happen. Let's say our batter right here, he's going to take guy makes a throw. Of course, when you got the catcher throwing and the batter gets in the way, and we got a whole nother mess. But we're not talking where the batter's stepping way back. Just a little bit where it causes you a little bit of discomfort as far as getting a good sight line so you can see that play. Again, you got to react off the batter. You might stay right in here and take a look, like so, coming right down here. But even if you came out here a half a step, you still basically got the same angle, as you can tell. So, again, the idea is get your mask off, good timing, let the play happen, let them make the tag, and then you decide from there. Okay, this